Machiavelli, an Italian thinker who spent his life watching power. He worked inside royal courts. He saw who rose, who fell, who used who, and how. Then he wrote a book, The Prince, a book full of truths people don't like to hear, harsh truths, the kind we all know but rarely say out loud. Even today, powerful people quote him. But here's the thing, I don't agree with everything he said. I've lived in different worlds, small towns, big cities, worked jobs, built my own path. Some of his ideas are dead accurate, some are completely wrong, and some are only half true. So today, I'll break down 4 brutal truths from Machiavelli. Not just theory, but tested against real life. These will affect your relationships, decisions, and how people treat you. And if you truly understand this, you'll know who to trust, who to avoid, when to speak, when to stay silent, and most importantly, you'll stop being used. Let's begin. 1. If you think with your heart, you'll get exploited. Sounds harsh, but think about it. Someone close to you asks for money. Your heart says, help them. Don't say no. But if you think about the outcome, most of the time, the money doesn't come back. And worse, the relationship gets awkward, distant, and eventually breaks. Not because you gave money, but because it was never returned. I've seen this happen again and again. So what's the smarter move? Either say no, or give only what you're okay losing, or make it clear. This is a gift, not a loan. That's thinking about consequences. But here's where Machiavelli is incomplete. Life isn't just logic. If a loved one is sick, you won't calculate ROI. Some decisions are bigger than logic. So the real answer, listen to your heart, but decide with your mind. Machiavelli is about 70% right here, but not always. 2. People are selfish by nature. According to Machiavelli, people are loyal only when it benefits them. And honestly, sometimes he's right. Friends disappear after they get what they need. Colleagues fade when you change jobs. People call only when they want something. But that's not the full picture. I've also seen people stand by you with no benefit, no gain. So what's the truth? Some people are selfish, not all. Your job is to learn the difference. Here's how. Watch who stays during your worst times. Notice who genuinely celebrates your success. Ignore words. Observe actions. And one more harsh reality. Money and property can destroy even blood relations. That's real. But here's what Machiavelli doesn't tell you. Your behavior also shapes your circle. If you're selfish, you'll attract selfish people. If you're genuine, over time, genuine people show up. So yes, be careful. But don't assume everyone is fake. 3. The less people know about you, the safer you are. This one hits hard. If you share your plans too early, people compare, doubt, or even sabotage. Not always because they're evil, but because of insecurity. Some will discourage you, some will copy you, some will secretly wait for you to fail. And the biggest danger? You start doubting yourself. That's why Machiavelli says, stay silent. And here, he's mostly right. But again, not completely. Because the problem isn't sharing. It's sharing with the wrong people, the right people. Support your growth. Keep your secrets. Give honest feedback, the wrong ones. They drain your confidence. So don't overshare, but don't isolate yourself either. Be selective, not secretive. 4. If you react emotionally, you lose. You've heard this everywhere, right? Don't react. And yes, in some situations, that's powerful. If someone is trying to provoke you, your reaction is exactly what they want. But here's where people misunderstand this advice. They think, stay silent, do nothing. That's wrong, because if you stay silent in the face of wrong decisions, you lose anyway. So here's the complete truth. Don't react emotionally, but do take action strategically. There's a difference. Reaction equals impulsive action equals calculated. Stay calm in the moment, but respond at the right time, in the right way. That's real power. Final thoughts. So what do I really think about Machiavelli? He gives you a survival mindset, a way to see the world more realistically, and yes, that's valuable. But if you follow him blindly, you'll become cold, disconnected, and isolated. Because life isn't just about protecting yourself, it's also about trust, connection, balance. You need both awareness and humanity. And that balance, Machiavelli won't teach you that. You'll have to learn it yourself. If this made you think, drop your perspective in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns like this, power, psychology, human behavior, this is Mind Tactics Lab. Stay sharp, but don't lose your humanity.